Welcome everybody to the Minnesota Twins franchise and the 2020 World Series between the Twins and the Dodgers. The World Series is set to continue today after the first two games in Los Angeles were split. We were able to defeat Clayton Kershaw and the Dodgers 1-0 before dropping Game 2. We only scored 2 runs combined in these games, and we know this is one of the best pitching staffs of all time. The series now shifts to Minnesota for 3 games, and all 3 are in this video, so get a 3-course dinner or something. This is going to be a long ride, but the Twins have a chance now at the first World Series in Minnesota since 1991. But we're facing Madison Bumgarner, the former ace of the Giants, who is now the number 3 pitcher of the Los Angeles Dodgers. He had 19 wins this season, and for us, a team that scored only 2 runs in 18 innings, we've got to find a way to generate more offense. Here in Game 3, it's Yadier Alvarez taking the mound for Minnesota, a player we acquired in a trade with the Los Angeles Dodgers back in the first year of this series. Here's a look at the Los Angeles lineup, and they have more lefties than we're used to seeing. They have a very good 1-4. Alvarez has a 2.53 ERA in 10 2/3 innings here in the postseason. And let's play some baseball. Andrew Toles leads off, and here's a grounder. Tough play for Polanco from deep in the hole at short. He cannot throw out the speedy Toles. 1 on for Cody Bellinger back in the starting lineup, and he hooks a fastball foul. 3-2 pitch, and it's a soft liner, and Sano can't find it. It's into left field. And that's going to go in the books as an error. The first 2 reach for Los Angeles. That brings up Corey Seager with a sharp grounder fielded by Sano, and he'll tag Toles, but have no other play. He definitely had a shot to go to second and first, but elects to get the lead runner. So now just 1 down, facing Jock Peterson. And the 0-2 swung on and missed. A big strikeout for Alvarez. Now it's Jonathan Lucroy, and there's a grounder hit to second, and it's dropped by Gordon. He hesitates, and Lucroy reaches, and the bases are loaded. Gordon bobbled the ball initially, and then this little hesitation, that's just enough to miss the play. They're now loaded for ex-Twin Brian Dozier, who had plenty of big hits in this stadium. Dozier ahead 3-0. He gets the green light and goes into left field. Base hit. Now Charlie Blackmon misplays the ball. The 3rd defensive blunder. And the Dodgers are going to put 3 on the board just like that. A first inning meltdown for Minnesota. And it's 3-0, and that's into left. Dozier rounds 3rd. He'll score. 4-0 Los Angeles. In the first World Series inning in Minnesota in nearly 30 years. The Twins find themselves in a 4-0 hole. Now it's time for the offense to get to work against Madison Bumgarner. With the aggressive shift facing Sano, he goes after the fastball, strike 3 swinging. Alvarez hoping for a much better second inning here facing Toles, and that ball is crushed. Deep right field, it is gone. 5-0 Los Angeles. At this point, you begin to wonder, how do you manage the rest of the game falling behind by this much? Gary Tadano was warming up at this point. Here's 2 down and a big strikeout of Seager, as we'll go bottom 2. But Minnesota, knowing they've got to get some offense, now have added pressure with the early deficit. And here's Nelson Cruz with a grounder that gets through the left side. You got to begin somewhere. Next up, it's Buxton. He turns on the 1-1 pitch and finds left field grass. 2 on now for Minnesota. That will bring up the young Nick Gordon, hitting 205 in the postseason. 1 away, 2 on, and the slider is outside from Bumgarner. Gordon gets ahead. The 2-0 hit hard to first base. They got the out at second, and the return to first. Double play. Still 5-0, and still Alvarez stays in the game. 2 down facing Dozier. That's hammered into the left field foul seats. And 1-2 again. Grounded up the middle. Tough play here for Polanco, but a perfect throw off balance. At least it's a 0 on the board as the Twins go bottom 3. Here's Mitch Garver with a fastball called a strike high in the zone. 1-2, and the fastball goes to the outside corner. Not much you can do on some of these pitches from Bumgarner. Into the fourth, Alvarez still in and gets the strikeout of Seguin. Even if we're still losing, it was big to get these zeros and not make the bullpen pitch these innings. Here's a line drive to third, and Alvarez gets back-to-back zeros in the third and fourth. Twins still looking for some offense as we go bottom four, and Goldschmidt with a good swing finds left field for a base hit. That brings up Miguel Sano. The 1-1 swung on and missed as Sano falls behind. And the 1-2 chased and missed, another fastball just off the outside corner. One down for Cruz. He hits this one hard at short and right at Corey Seager, 2 away. That will bring up Byron Buxton with 2 down. Deep drive left field. This one's got a shot. Back to the wall. It's gone. The Twins are finally on the board. It's a 2-run homer for Byron Buxton. And the Twins have equaled their run total in both games in Los Angeles. It's a start. Meanwhile, Yadier Alvarez pitching strong does not exit. Here's Bellinger with a hardly hit foul. 3-2. And a grounder. Good stop by Polanco. Tough throw. Got him. 1 away just like that. Facing Corey Seager next. And there's a big swing and miss on the Alvarez slider. A really resilient outing, as most of the mistakes early were not even Alvarez's fault. Those were all defensive miscues. But he still gives us 3 shutout innings to make it through the 5th. We'll go bottom 5. Here's Puig. And that's a drive to left field. Deep it goes. Gone. Solo shot. Puig has another. He had the only run produced in Game 2, a solo home run with the Twins trailing 4-0. This one gets the Twins back to within 2. We have ourselves a ball game again, with Bumgarner giving up 2 long balls and now getting behind Garver and walking him on 4 pitches. Twins finally finding offensive success in the series. There's a line drive to left field. And that's another base runner aboard, this time Charlie Blackmon. Goldschmidt next, 0-2, fighting off the Bumgarner curveball. 1-2, way inside and back to the backstop. It goes all the way back to Bumgarner, and everybody moves up a base. 2-2 to Goldschmidt. Up high, the count runs full. That's a line drive to right center, and it's down for a hit. Garver scores, Blackmon behind him, the Twins tie it, and erase a 5-0 deficit. Now this really is a brand new bowl game. Twins might not be done. Miguel Sano, 1-1. That's popped up. A pitch upstairs, and Sano just a bit underneath it. Let's take this to the 6th inning. Gary Tadano set to enter, with the Twins tying this game at 5. Here to face Brian Dozier. 1-2, that's reached out and popped up, and Goldschmidt's going to come in to make the catch for the 2nd out. That brings up Willie Calhoun, the second baseman, with a fly ball hit into left field. Charlie Blackmon underneath it, he makes the catch. Can the Twins keep the offense going? Bumgarner still in the game, and Polanco with a sharp single into center. Twins maybe not wanting him to exit the game at this point, but that is it for Bumgarner, not the outing he was looking for. He did have a pretty high ERA coming into this game in the postseason. Josh Fields in the game now, and the Twins offense continues to hit. This time a base hit from Gordon puts 2 aboard. Here's Garver. 1-0, line drive center field. That ball's down, and coming home for the lead, Jorge Polanco. 6-5 Minnesota. What a game. And still a long way to go. There's a big 12-6 way inside against Blackmon. 1-2 from Fields is in the dirt. Lucroy can't play it cleanly. Everyone's taken off, and that's nearly into foul territory where the Twins might have been able to score. But now 2 in position, and a changeup outside runs the count full. And with the full count, they elect to just intentionally walk Charlie Blackmon. so they can face Paul Goldschmidt with the bases loaded. Here's a chance to do some damage. Big 12-6, he missed it. Fields gets ahead, and another big breaking ball. Big strikeout for Fields, 2 away, now facing Sano. He'll go right back to it. Nothing there for Sano. 2-1, he still can't connect. 3-2 from Fields. Breaking ball, strike 3. He knows what his best pitch is, and we couldn't do a thing about it. Into the 7th, Tadano still on the mound. Good stop by Goldschmidt, reaching out toward the line for the first out. Rob Segadine up next, and a cutter on the outside gets him looking. He can't believe it. 2 down, Andrew Toll's batting, and that ball's lifted toward the wall in right center. Can Buxton get to this one? Yes, he can! Not many center fielders could make that very play. The Dodgers go to a new pitcher, Yimi Garcia, to face Michael Conforto, who enters as a pinch hitter. Here's the 1-0. It's a deep drive, right field. Michael Conforto sends it way out of target field. 7-5 Minnesota. They increase the lead with a little more insurance. What a postseason it's been for Michael Conforto. That was basically the last roster move we made to get this roster ready for the postseason. Aaron Loop set to enter, the Twins' primary lefty out of the bullpen. Facing Bellinger, strike 3 on the slider. You've got to have your lefties ready against this team. Here's Seager now, getting ahead in the count. 3-0. In there with a 2-seamer. Full count. And he got him with the 2-seamer again, this time climbing the ladder. 2 down in the 8th. Jock Peterson. 1-1, swung on and missed. He falls behind. That ball's on the ground into the shift. Gordon makes the play, and the throw is there. Out number 3, and the Twins just 3 more outs from a World Series Game 3 win. Kevin Quackenbush enters in the 9th. Can he shut it down? Here's Lucroy fouling off the knuckle curve, but falling behind. Jammed a bit on the ground to second. Here's Gordon, out number 1. Now it's the player with the best batting average here in the postseason for LA, Brian Dozier. 1-2. He chases the knuckle curve. It's out number 2. And now the Twins 1 out from a victory. Willie Calhoun the batter. And there's a fastball on the outside. Quackenbush with great command. 0-2, not quite there. 2-2. Cold strike 3, the Twins take game number 3. After falling behind 5-0, this game was far from over. Only one of those runs was actually charged to Yadier Alvarez. I don't know what happened on the Sano play where I was trying to get under that ball that I thought was a chopper, but it was actually a soft line drive or a pop-up. And we somehow made the comeback. Bumgarner had some bad pitches left over the middle, and when we didn't miss, we made the most of it. But of course, it's just 1 win. The Twins do take the lead in the series, and we guarantee we will not lose the World Series in this episode. But we want to win it. On to Game 4 in Minneapolis, and Mike Foltynewicz takes the mound, and there's another strikeout of Cody Bellinger. Here's the Twins' first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt, with a team-leading 5 postseason homers. 3-1 is low, and a walk from Kenta Maeda. Goldschmidt aboard for Miguel Sano. That ball's left up and hammered to right center. This one has a chance. Souza over. He's got just enough room to make the catch. Conforto gets the start facing the righty Maeda, and that is not a strike. 2 walks in the first for Minnesota. 2 down for Byron Buxton, and he's able to get ahead in the count 2-1. That's a drive to left field. Hit pretty well. Tolls to the wall. It's gone. 3-run shot for Buxton. The Twins take a 3-0 lead in just the first inning. Buxton provides the first runs in Game 3 and Game 4. That'll bring up Yasiel Puig. And that ball is absolutely crushed. Deep left field. Up into the third deck. Solo homer for Puig and his third straight game with a home run. We've been waiting all postseason. Yasiel Puig's bat is finally back. And now there's a bat flip we can enjoy with the Twins out in front early. That's got to be one of the deepest home runs we've seen in this series. But we know that's not just going to be enough. We've got to pitch well. Foltynewicz way inside, hits Lucroy. The Dodgers blew a 5-0 lead, so we know what we've got to do. And there's a big strikeout on Willie Calhoun. 1 on, 2 down, facing Souza. Line to right. Puig makes the catch. 4-0 Twins. Let's see if the Twins can keep it that way. On to the 3rd inning. Facing Segadine. That's past Gordon and into right field. And Puig's going to try to get him out. He almost did. But a base hit. Now it's Tolles on the ground to short. Out at second. Twins turn 2. Good job by the defense. Now 2 away for Cody Bellinger. 0-2, swung on and missed. Good start to the day for Mike Foltynewicz. Here's Miguel Sano, bottom 3, full count. And that's way high. Maeda misses and walks, I believe, his 3rd batter. That brings up Conforto. And that's left over the middle and hammered to right field. Down for a hit. It bounces off the wall and limits Conforto to just a single, but Sano is up to 3rd base, bringing up Byron Buxton. He fouled that one back. It was a very good pitch. And the 1-2 swung on and missed at the curveball. Maeda trying to get out of the 3rd. Here's Puig with 2 aboard. Line drive up the middle, and Seager can't make the catch. It's a base hit, and the Twins add another run. Yasiel Puig having a great World Series, and this just out of the reach of Corey Seager. 5-0. Jock Peterson up in the 4th inning, and that was a curveball that Foltynewicz was lucky wasn't hammered. This is lifted though to center field. Buxton goes back. It'll stay in the yard for out number 2. Let's go bottom 4. Charlie Blackmon the batter. 2-2 count and hit to right center. It gets down. This is a lot more offense than I had expected after the first 2 games. Twins looking for a steal. Strike on Goldschmidt. Charlie Blackmon into 2nd base. Goldschmidt 2-2. That is just off the corner. The count is run full. That's a drive to center. Peterson over and a routine catch. Still 5-0 as we go top 5. Foltynewicz with a good pitch count and a line drive into the gap by Dozier for a base hit. Calhoun up next, and he'll line this over 3rd base. Back-to-back hits now for the Dodgers trying to get on the scoreboard. Here's Steven Souza, the 8-hitter, running the count full against Folty. The payoff pitch swung on and missed as Foltynewicz goes back to the 96-mile-per-hour fastball. Still 2 on, Andrew Tolles up again, the leadoff batter. On the first pitch, he's going out to deep right center. Buxton trying to make another play, only this time it's off the wall. 1 run scores. Here's another big 2-out double for Andrew Tolles. It's 5-2. That would be it for Foltynewicz as Watson enters to face the stretch of lefties. Top 6, here's a line drive from Seager. It's stopped by Goldschmidt, but no one covers first. There's no play. 1 on for Jock Peterson. On the first pitch, he hits it into left field. Despite the lefty-lefty matchup, it doesn't help out Minnesota. Watson stays in. Lucroy on the ground. Good stop by Sano. Got the out at second and the flip to first. I think they could have got the triple play here. It was right there. If Sano gets over and tags, there's a chance. But it's very risky to try it. The Twins get the safe double play. But now a runner at 3rd base for Dozier as Watson nails the inside corner. 2-2. Strike 3 on the foul tip, and the Twins are out of the 6th with their lead intact. To the 7th we go. Watson still in, getting ahead of Steven Souza, 0-2. Down the line, hit pretty well. That ball stays fair and bounces into the corner. Steven Souza to 2nd base. And the Dodgers have another runner in scoring position. Here's Segedin again with a line drive to left field, bouncing to Charlie Blackmon, and Souza rounds third. He scores. It's 5-3. Now finally getting to face a lefty again. It's Toles with a line drive, his second hit. And that is it for Tony Watson, who really hasn't been the pitcher we thought he'd be this season. Raisel Iglesias enters, and he's got to face Bellinger. On the first pitch, in the air to left field. That's a routine play. Caught. 2 down. Twins trying to leave 2 aboard. Seager the batter. And that's inside. Iglesias falling behind 3-1. And that's on the outside corner, running the count full. Too high. Ball 4. Seager draws the walk, and the bases are loaded. A big moment for Jock Peterson as Iglesias nails the outside corner. 1-2. Strike 3, swinging. Iglesias gets us out of the 7th. He's had a very up and down time in Minnesota, but I think here in the postseason, he's been at his best. Let's go bottom 7. Twins up by 2. Sano batting and fouling off a slider. 2-2. Deep drive, left field off the bat of Sano. It stays fair. It's gone. Solo home run and a little more insurance. 6-3 Twins. Once the Twins got back home, the power returned. And they carry another good lead here into the late frames. Not done here in the 7th. Michael Conforto batting. And that ball is lifted to right center. Can the Twins get one more? It sure has a chance, but it's high off the wall. And Conforto rounds second. And he'll be in at third with a 2-out triple. That hit had some serious hang time. Can Buxton come through? He'll get underneath this one, but it's not hit deep enough. Peterson in center makes the catch. We're going to the 8th. Iglesias still in the game. Lucroy batting as that misses the inside corner. Iglesias falls behind, and now count runs full. Too low, and Iglesias walks the 5-hitting catcher Lucroy. That brings up Dozier. 1-2. Dozier behind the 92 fastball. That is strike 3. Here with a full count, Willie Calhoun batting. And in the dirt, no swing. It's a walk. 2 aboard now for Los Angeles, the tying run at the plate. Here is Steven Souza swinging through a fastball and falling behind. 1-2. Souza grounded sharply. Twins get the force at second and turn 2. The 8th inning is complete. And we go bottom 8. Can the Twins score any more? It's Gordon with a drive hit well to center. He does have some power, but that ball is not going to travel far enough. Let's go to the 9th. Can the Twins win again and take a 3-1 lead? Arodys Vizcaíno out of the bullpen. And leading off for Los Angeles, Rob Segedin. He'll waste no time, grounded softly to Polanco. Off balance to first base, 1 away. But now the top of the Dodgers order. And the Twins make another pitching change. Now it's Aaron Loup. The lefty out of the bullpen, and Toles lays down a bunt but pops it up. He'll touch down, and Loop's throw is not in time. Toles reaches again. So that's 1 base runner for the Dodgers. Now Bellinger's turn. And that slider misses way outside. In the air to left field, Charlie Blackmon makes the catch. 2 down for Los Angeles. That means it's up to Corey Seager to keep this game going. 2-0, missing outside. Loop trying to battle back. 3-0. And that fastball is in there. 3-1. Seager sharply to Goldschmidt. This game is over. The Twins win again, and they are now 1 win away from winning the World Series. It's that close. And we've got 1 more game today at home. There's a chance we can win the World Series here in our house. What a postseason run this has been. It's been a complete surprise to me how well we've played. And we are now just 1 victory away. Clayton Kershaw set to face Gary Tadano. Dallas Keuchel is not quite ready to pitch yet. Tadano's getting his chance after 2 innings of relief in the previous game. 2 games ago now. We saw Kershaw back in game 1, and somehow the 1 run we scored was enough to get the victory. Can we beat Kershaw a second time and seal the World Series? Let's play. Andrew Toles, 6 for 17 here in the World Series, and he'll line this over second, getting another hit. He's been nearly impossible to get out. Here's Tadano facing Corey Seager. Ground ball up the middle. Polanco touches second, and the throw to first. Twins get the double play. Let's go bottom 1. Paul Goldschmidt had the solo homer off Kershaw back in game 1. He falls behind. And Kershaw's got him on the fastball, nailing the inside corner. He's so good with his command, and many of these pitches don't give you much to work with. He's ahead of Sano now, but that's hit well to left center field, carrying toward the wall and caught. No score in the first. Let's go into the second. Jock Peterson hitting right into the shift, but somehow gets it through. I thought that's the reason we shift, to take those away. And now Peterson's going to take off as Dozier hammers one to left field, and that's caught. Peterson goes back to first base. 2 away for the Dodgers. Here's Calhoun as Garver blocks the pitch in the dirt and throws out Peterson trying to get second base. Well done. Twins trying to get their first hit off Clayton Kershaw. Nelson Cruz batting and swings right through the Kershaw fastball. 2 down now. Buxton batting and can't hit that fastball either. He works the count full and strikes out on that big 12-6 curveball. Continuing on, Willie Calhoun gets a brand new at-bat in the 3rd inning. 1-2, and there's a strikeout for Tadano on the 95-mile-per-hour fastball. Facing Luke Croy, that's popped up in the infield. Playable for Nick Gordon. Nice first 3 innings for Gary Tadano and only used 27 pitches. Let's go bottom 3. The breaking ball hit by Garver, and that will get through. The Twins finally get their first hit, and Garver's been very surprising in the postseason. Polanco batting, and the fastball is in there. Twins trying to work some counts. 3-2, and the slider called a strike on the outside. Definitely should have swung at that. 1 down, it's Gordon. Breaking ball left side, it's playable. And the Dodgers will go 5-4-3 in turn 2. Top of the 4th inning. Tadano facing Toles, who's given us problems all series. And that's not going to change right here with an 0-2 hit to right. Puig having trouble getting the ball, and Toles is able to get all the way to third base. A leadoff triple. Here's Bellinger trying to bring him home. And a ground ball to the right side will do exactly that. 1-0 Los Angeles. Even just 1 run puts a lot of pressure on you when you're facing Kershaw. Dodgers now 2 on, 2 down. It's Dozier, and he chases the curveball. Big strikeout for Tadano. Well, now the Twins hoping to match that run from the Dodgers. Here's Goldschmidt behind in the count, and a good line drive swing, base hit into left field. That brings up Miguel Sano. 1-1 from Kershaw. On the ground, hit sharply. Not what the Twins want to see right here. Routine double play. The second one the Dodgers turn in the first 4 innings. Let's go into the 5th. Toles batting again. Can the Twins finally get him out? A runner already aboard, and Toles already with 2 hits. 0-2 just off the plate. 1-2. That's jammed and popped up over in foul territory. Caught by Sano. That is a very big out. Let's go bottom 5. Kershaw with only 47 pitches in great form, but falling behind Nelson Cruz. 3-1. Up the middle and off the foot of Kershaw. A perfect deflection to third base, and they got the out. Minnesota not getting very lucky at all, and checking on Kershaw. He's all right. Hit him in the cleat, it appeared. Here's Puig, 2-2, and he got underneath this one. It's hit well to left, but not well enough. Caught by Toles. We're through 5, Twins still trailing, and Tadano still pitching. The pitch count wasn't an issue. And while I like these lefty-lefty matchups, our lefties weren't 100%, and with the way Tadano was pitching, I wanted him to stay in. But Bellinger gets a hold of one and sends it way out to right field. It's 2-0 Los Angeles. That's the exact thing I was hoping would not happen as Los Angeles increases the lead. Here's one down. Peterson, this time into the shift. The Twins make the play. And Tadano makes it past the rest of the lefties. Now facing Jonathan Lucroy. This foul runs the count full. Called a strike high in the zone. Another strikeout for Gary Tadano. That'll take us bottom 6. Kershaw only at 61 pitches. If the Twins can't get anything going, he's not leaving this game. But patience pays off this time as Mitch Garver draws a well-earned walk. Here's Jorge Polanco, wasting no time on this one. It's past first base. Garver, round second, thought twice about it, heads back to second. 2 on now for the Twins. Here's Charlie Blackmon, and grounded to short. 6-4-3 double play. The third double play turn by Los Angeles. Twins can't catch a break. Tadano still in the 7th. Here's Calhoun with a drive to deep right. Puig to the wall, and can't locate it. That ball bounces over toward Buxton. It's a double. They charged Puig with an error, which I didn't really think was fair. I thought that was more of a hit. But the Twins do finally go to their bullpen. They get a great outing from Tadano, but no run support. Now it's Tyler Duffy. 0-2 to Souza, and hammered to left center. That'll touch down, reach the wall, and plate another run. Dodgers up 3-0 with Kershaw still in the game. Toll's batting, by the way, runner in scoring position. Twins not trying to give him anything he can hit. There's a fastball called a strike. 3-1. Hit hard down the line and barely foul. Almost an extra base hit. 3-2, that's in the air. Jammed him a bit. Fly ball left field, no problem. But the Twins still only have a few innings to overcome a 3-run deficit. Here's an 0-2 breaking ball, and Sano's going to find right center field. We'll take that, I believe, just our 4th hit. Now it's Cruz, and Kershaw's accuracy is impeccable. He gets ahead of Nelson Cruz. And that ball is hit well to right, but not well enough. Out number 2 in the 7th. With 1 down, it's up to Yasiel Puig. Kershaw misses outside and falls behind his ex-teammate. Here's a drive to left center field, hit pretty well. This one's going back, and it's gone! Yasiel Puig has done it again! 4 straight games with the home run in the World Series. And finally, the Twins get something off Kershaw and make it just a 1-run game. I'm glad we stayed patient with Puig. It's really paying off. Now the Twins do bring Aaron Loop in the game despite him not being at 100%, but we need him to face the lefties. Bellinger 0-2, grounded to short, easy play. Then Seager hard to first base. Picked up by Goldschmidt, 2 away. And facing Jock Peterson. The 1-2 aired out to right field. Puig goes back and makes the catch on the edge of the grass. And that's a 1-2-3-8. The Dodgers now go to their bullpen. Pedro Baez in the game. 4 shutout innings of play so far in the postseason, but falling behind Gordon. 3-1 with 2 down, and Gordon draws a walk. Twins looking for a little 2-out rally. Here's Charlie Blackmon. 1-0 and another miss low. Twins can stay patient. Here's the 2-0. It's on the ground to the right side. Playable and out number 3. On to the 9th we go. Twins trying to complete the World Series here today. And there's a big strikeout from Kevin Quackenbush. Lucroy really cannot believe that was a strike. And then Dozier down on strikes as well. 2 away. Here's Calhoun. Another one for good measure. This one looking. We're going bottom 9. Can the Twins pull this off against Kenley Jansen and prevent the series from going back to Los Angeles? They've got to score at least 1. Here's Goldschmidt with a chopper to the right side. Easy play for Bellinger, 1 away. Now Sano, who's had so many big hits this season. There's a slider missing well low. 2-0. And another one out of the zone. The 3-0 to Sano is in there for a strike. 3-1 from Jansen. And ripped to third base. Playable. And the throw over to first is not played cleanly. Bellinger couldn't scoop it. And Sano reaches on the error. Johnny Sandoval in to pinch run. Twins trying to bring him home. Here comes Michael Conforto. How valuable has he been in the postseason? There's a cutter missing outside. 2-0. Another one low. A 3-0 count from Jansen. And Conforto takes a big swing on a pitch he should have let go. Now it's the 3-1. Popped him up. It was left over the middle. And Conforto pops out for out number 2. What a missed opportunity. But now it's up to Puig. 4 straight games with a home run. And now a chance to make history. Big swing and miss. And now again, Jansen falling behind in the count. 3-1. That misses low. Puig draws the walk, the tying run. Now just a base hit away. Buxton batting 0 for 3 on the day. 2 home runs in the series. This one's foul and gets down into the Twins' dugouts. 0-1. Hit on the ground to third base. Seguin flips the second, and Game 5 is over. We are going back to Los Angeles for at least a Game 6. The Twins do a great job taking 2 of 3 in Minnesota, but they do not end the series today. We will play at least one more. The Twins still lead 3-2. We've done a phenomenal job, but there's still work to be done. We need one more win. And the good news is that we will get our ace in Game 6. Dallas Keuchel will pitch in Los Angeles. And to my surprise, the Dodgers are not sticking with their 4-man rotation. We're going to see Hyun-Jin Ryu pitch Game 6. He is their 5th starter. He had a really good season. He's a lefty that throws a slider and curveball, and I know that can give us some problems. He's an 18-game winner, and he's coming off the best season of his career, and we haven't seen him in this series. We're also not going to get our DH anymore. The way Puig has been hitting lately, you don't take him out of the lineup, not with 4 straight games with a home run. So Michael Conforto and Nelson Cruz will still come off the bench. And next episode, the Twins will try to finish the 2020 World Series. We're just 1 win away. Can Dallas Keuchel help get us that win? Thank you all for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. This postseason run has been beyond anything I could have imagined, and now we've got to finish this. Game 6 will be coming your way soon, and hopefully it's all this team needs. Please leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Smash that like button if you enjoyed the action today. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again soon. Have a great day, everybody.